So, um, as I mentioned, I was recovering from memory loss. And in that, looking back, I see now it was a lot of disillusionment from unclarity of things happening in my life. I kept trying to convince myself I was happy and living this happy life because I couldn't understand or handle the things that were happening in shame from my testimony, but no longer ashamed of the things that happened in my life. I was a child and I have to speak the truth because the hand of the Most High is in my life. So, getting back into my testimony, when I was with my aunt and her husband and her sons kept doing sexual things to me and my sisters, and my aunt kept trying to say, "Oh, it's you guys, you're weird," and so my one of my cousins who is a year younger than me, um, he approached me and he was like, "Are we going to basically, he was like, "Are we going to do what we used to do?" Because the first time I lived with my aunt during the time period when my uncle was raping my cousin, who is 3 years older than me, um, she had taken me and my cousins and had made us like one day she just got me and she's like, "Tavia, go it was like a chair and she was telling me to find something, and it was like it didn't even make sense, and I was just looking, and she told me to climb up, and I was climbing up in the cabinet to look for something, and I found some little thing, and she's like, "Okay, now you gotta," and then she got my cousin, she's like, "Now you like basically like now because I found whatever she told me I found, I had to," like, I didn't understand what was going on because obviously she was probably doing what he made her do. And so she told us like it was horrible because it was horrible. So I was like 6 or 7 at the time. I was already being messed with. Um and I didn't understand it. And that was like the first time like someone was like verbal, I don't know. But me and my cousin was horrible because one, this particular cousin, was like a year younger than me. Um, there was a time before where two of my cousins had took my clothes off and held me down and had tried to tell him to do something to me and he wouldn't. And that was excruciating because I was naked and they're holding me down. And so from that point, we had been like really close, just really close, had each other's back. Um, but then when that was introduced, we used to be horrible. And we didn't know that it was wrong until my little sister and her brother and his little brother got caught and my sister got beat and we stopped for a while, but like when that happens it's like hard to stop because like we stopped, but then we didn't see each other for a while. Like whenever we seen each other it was horrible. It was horrible. But anyways, he was like, "Are we gonna start doing such and such then?" And now I'm like 12. So he's like 11. And I was like, "No." And he was mad because I said no. Like I was a kid back then. I didn't really know what was going on. It was something that was already happening to me frequently. And so I said no. And he got mad. And so I was paranoid about that because, like, like now